What's going on, guys? So in the BMR trailing arm installation video, I said I was going to drop a comment and let you guys know how I felt about the trailing arms and if I noticed any difference. And I figured, screw it, I'll just make a video. We'll do some more runs with these things installed here in a minute, but I did do a couple of launches with these things installed, and they are night and day difference. The launch is just so much more smoother. They're definitely, I didn't really have an issue with wheel hop to the point where I felt like it was necessary to add these, but I did notice a little bit of wheel hop, and these eliminated everything. It is just a much smoother launch with these things installed. It's hard to explain. You really need to install them to see for yourself, but they absolutely did make a difference. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna do a few runs and see what times we get. This time I'm gonna try track mode. So before I was just in sport, I'm gonna try track mode, do a couple different things, and see if we can get a better time than, I believe my lowest so far with the Dragy is a 4.46, maybe a little bit lower than that. The other day when I was messing around, seeing how these things were, I actually got a 4.40, so that was actually my best time yet. So we're gonna try in track mode, try a couple different things, and see what kind of times we get. Alright guys, so I finally hit a 4.34. That is the best time I've ever gotten in this car with the Dragy. My best time overall with this car is a 4.0, and that was based on the car timer. We all know how inaccurate and invalid that is. So with the Dragy, 4.34, which is what we just got, is the best time. My second best time is a 4.40 with the Dragy. So mind you, this is on the street. I know my tire pressure light was on. That was because it was cold out this morning. When I first started it, they were at like 28 PSI and it triggered the light. When doing those launches, the tires were at 30 PSI. So I did not air down. That was on a piece of junk road with street tires. Just to reiterate, 305 Mickey Thompson street comps. And launch control activated at 1400 RPMs in track mode. So like I said, 4.34, my best run yet. And of course, I could sit here all day long and launch this thing and probably get even better times than that. But I'm not going to sit here all day and try and get the best time. So, you know, if one day I'm just messing around, I want to do some runs and I beat that 4.34, great. But the basis of this video was to talk about the BMR arms. And, you know, I don't know if they contributed to the 4.34 run, but like I said in the install video, for the price, they're well worth it. You will notice a huge difference when you launch the car. It is just much more smoother. It's just much more planted. When you hit that gas, it just goes. Like I said, I didn't experience a lot of bad wheel hop, but this eliminated all of the wheel hop that I ever had. Like I said, don't know if they contributed to that 4.34 or even 4.0 run. But for the price, they're good insurance. Maybe it'll help prevent things from breaking in the future. But like I said, well worth the price, easy to put in. You know, the car launches so much better, so much smoother. And just to add one thing to this video, I see all over the internet all the time about how there's no such thing as a driver's race with an automatic. You just hit the gas and go. No, you idiot. This is absolutely not the case. I have at least 80 Dragy 0 to 60 runs, and they all range from, well, 4.34 all the way to like mid sixes, and those were all on runs that I was trying to get the best time on. So no, just because it's an automatic does not mean anything. If you can't launch these cars, and I'm pretty sure I can speak on behalf of every single person with a rear-wheel drive V8, if you can't launch the car, you're gonna get crappy times. There's a method to the madness here. You have to basically, you have to master it to get your best times. So if you disagree, we can just agree to disagree. Figured I would add that in there. So with that, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.